me over until my will runs dry. Send all your sins all over me, baby, baby, baby.
Hi guys. Hey. Okay, I'm way too excited. Let me calm down. Okay, hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Lauren Camille. If this is your first time watching, then hey girl, hey, what's up? If it's not your first time, then welcome back. You already know what's good with this hair tutorial, because if you're not new here, then you already know the growth, which is why I'm like so geeked right now. Like, I'm buzzing. Okay, I'm gonna stop. I'm being really corny. I'm gonna stop. I'm too excited. But okay, for real. Hi everybody, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Lauren Camille. If this is your first time here, make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And if you learned something today, make sure you like this, share it, and leave a comment. So today, I'm gonna be showing you guys how I got this super poppin' day one wash and go using just 2 products. And I got them both at Target, which means you can probably find them at Walmart, any grocery store, any CVS, Walgreens, what are those stores? Drugstore. Any drugstore, any grocery store. You wanna see this, because the transformation was literally crazy. I'm so excited. I feel like it looks so good. Also, I'm gonna give you guys a couple of tips on why your wash and go might not be coming out right, regardless of what products you use. So make sure you stick around to the end, and hopefully you'll learn something. And if you do, don't forget to share it with another girlfriend. So I love you guys, and let's get into the video. So we are starting with freshly washed and deep conditioned hair. Feeling very spongy. I need a little bit of a trim, but whatever, let's get into it. I do want to note that usually I would do this routine either in the shower or like right out of the shower so that I have soaking wet hair. I'm trying some new products out today, and these are them. I'm also switching gels to this extreme wet line gel. I'm nervous a little bit. I usually use Eco Styler, but I'm trying to stop using them because they're anti-black. If you know, you know. Let's start by sectioning our hair. I find that if you don't do sections, your wash and go just is not gonna come out nearly as defined. Split it into one section in the back, and then I'm gonna split this in half to 2. So I'm gonna start by re-spraying the section, because it's gonna come out a little bit more defined if I make sure I have enough moisture in the hair, and the products will just kind of glide on better. No product and just water alone, I can work through the section, and that's a good sign. About this much of the product. This might be too much, but we're gonna see after I do this section. I'm gonna rub it in my hands. It smells good. It smells like almond, kind of. It smells sweet. Okay, first impression, it has a lot of slip, but it's not very sticky. So I picked this product because my hair really liked the Camille Rose honey line, and I'm figuring that my hair likes honey. When I get to the end, I'm really paying attention to the ends of my hair, because that's where it starts to look like a little dry. Starting with about that much. Okay, so I have a mirror right here, and it looks good. It looks really shiny, and the curls are clumping really nicely. I'm excited about that. And it actually seems to have less shrinkage than usual, which is exciting. And it's gliding on really good. I think I put a little bit more water on this side, and it seems to be gliding through much better. You wanna make sure that you're actually getting everything, and if you feel like you can't get everything, then maybe you need to break your sections down a little bit smaller. Now, if you have a less thick type of texture of hair, then I would recommend not putting gel towards the top, because it's gonna take away from the volume. For me, I feel like the volume comes regardless, so that's not really a big concern of mine. This feels really nice though, and it's super shiny. Like, look at how shiny it is. feels super smooth. So I like to do that, and then I like to take it pretty this side and the shrinkage on this side. Big difference. Okay, cool, I'm into it,
Whooped it, bitch, I'm outside of some movie. Blue cheese, I swear I'm addicted to blue cheese. I gotta stick to this paper like blue sleep. Bitch, I'm by my chicken like it's a two-piece. You can have your bitch back, she a groupie. She just swallow all my kids in a two-seat. Swagged out, familiar, we bringing them gas out. I still got some racks stuffed in the trap house. Off the 42, I'm blowing her back out. I'm back on my bullshit, spin back with a full clip. They say I'm with a full clip, and my shooters they shooting. I won't take it, they go for it. I get the breeze, then it's adios. If I'm with your trees, then she give it though. When I see police, then we gang low. That's another piece, that's another zone. Ice in the VV, now she down to get treachy. I got all this water on me like Fiji. Bitch, I'm posted up with hats and the sleazies. Smoking the Zaza, they go straight to the Mata. Then I'm up in the chopper, hitting the cha-cha. Open his tata, then he dancing my cha-cha. Smoking the Zaza, they go straight to the Mata. Then I'm up in the chopper, hitting the cha-cha. Then I'm open his tata, then he dancing my cha-cha. Whooped it, bitch, I'm outside of some movie. Blue cheese, I swear I'm addicted to blue cheese. I gotta stick to this paper like blue sleep. Bitch, I'm by my chicken like it's a two-piece. You can have your bitch back.
Okay, I feel like this looks like really good so far, and it's super shiny. I'm impressed. Okay.
Stuffed in the trap house off the 42, I'm blowing her back out. I'm back on my bullshit, spin back with a full clip. They say I'm with a full clip, and my shooters they shooting. I won't take it, they go for it. Swagged out, familiar, we bringing them cats out. I still got some racks stuffed in the trap house off the 42, I'm blowing her back out. Bullshit, spin back with a full clip. They say I'm with a full clip, and my shooters they shooting. I won't take it, they do it.
Okay, you guys, so this is what we're working with. Honestly, I think I'm gonna get a lot of shrinkage, but this is feeling like the best wash and go that I've tried. And I want to just quickly go over like a couple of reasons why your wash and go might not be coming out how you want it to. One, you probably need to use a clarifying shampoo. If you're not getting the results that you want and it's a product that you know you like especially, you might try using like a clarifying shampoo to remove buildup, because sometimes, you know, we get in the habit of like co-washing, and you hear that washing your hair can be bad for you or only focus on the roots, and all those things are true. But as a natural hair person, you probably use a lot of gel, a lot of heavy products, especially if your texture is anything like mine or thicker. So if your hair is feeling like it just cannot get out of that like super dry, dehydrated phase, try using a clarifying type of product. Two, the second reason might be that you are not deep conditioning enough. Deep condition is not something you do when your hair feels dry. If you want your hair to really thrive and be its best, you need to be deep conditioning. I want to say at least every 2 weeks, but in a perfect world, I would say deep condition every single week. If your hair's dry. If your hair is dry, you want to deep condition every single week. Every 2 weeks, I feel like, is a good rule of thumb. You want to make sure that you're keeping the hydration in your hair so that all of the products that you use actually work to their very best. The third reason for your wash and go not turning out how you want to is that you're not making sure that your hair is wet when you apply the products. Now, of course, everybody wants their wash and go to turn out different. I definitely think that the more water that's in your hair, the more definition you're going to get. If you don't want as much definition, then you don't need as much water. However, you do not want your hair to be dry. Don't wait a long time before applying the products. And the fourth reason for not having a successful wash and go is probably because you're not sectioning it off enough. So you're being lazy, and I promise I do this a lot of the time, but if I want it to turn out good, you absolutely have to section your hair. If you don't section your hair and you just like, or you just split it into two and just like rake it through, it might turn out cool, but it's not gonna give you really amazing results, and also it's not going to last as long. So if you are having trouble with your wash and go, definitely try out one of the tips that I gave you and let me know if it gives you different results. Last tip, which is literally, I'm speaking to myself with this one, okay? The fifth reason that your wash and go might not be coming out good is because you're trying to use cheap products. And you know, I definitely have tried to do this 1,000 times. Before buying this product, I was trying to get away with using cheap products because I'm like, it smells good. I think I might have used this on my hair before and it worked out. But over time, I'm noticing that the cheap products are just drying my hair out. Definitely nothing was giving me shine like this or definition like this. So honestly, just bite the bullet. I mean, let me say something. There might be an inexpensive product out there that works if it's made with good ingredients, but really pay attention to what's on the back, because if the first things listed are like alcohol and glycerin and things like that, it's not going to do well on your hair. And even if it looks good initially, pay attention to how your hair looks once the product dries in it. I bet you if you invest a little bit more in your products, it's going to make a big difference. And also, the more expensive products I find do go a lot further. A little bit goes a long way usually. I was very hesitant to buy this because I'm like, I don't want to spend that much money. But the thing is, when I use a product like Miss Jessie's, which I have used in the past, not this specific one, but when I use products like this, I find that my wash and go is stretching for much longer. Therefore, I'm not using as much product. So definitely try those tips out. I've decided that I am going to let my hair air dry for the rest of the evening, and then I'm going to come back tomorrow. Tomorrow, I may or may not diffuse a little bit after it's dry to stretch my hair, and I'll also show you guys the way that I stretch my hair without heat. Typically, I do not diffuse my hair, but since it is getting into the colder months, that might be something that I start doing, and also my hair is starting to get a lot longer than it was before, because prior to this, I haven't been doing so many wash and goes, but I'm super happy with the results so far. It's very shiny and it smells good. And I made a comment about it smelling like almond, and I didn't even pay attention to the fact that it's sweet almond oil and honey. This is considered a hair jelly. I'm not sure what that means, but it says honey is the natural ingredient that locks in moisture and adds a natural hold. So I'm super, super excited about this. Yeah. Okay, guys, these are the results. And I will see you guys tomorrow for an update. I may or may not check in tonight and show you guys like what it's drying like. But yeah, I'm very happy with it. Let me give you guys a full 360. See. And then because I know someone's gonna ask, how am I gonna sleep with it? I'm gonna leave my hair down and not touch it for as long as possible until I go to bed. Right now, it is 6:30, so I'm probably gonna be having it down until at least 10:30, and then I'm going to pineapple it, and I am going to sleep on both a silk pillowcase and either put a bonnet on top of it tonight or put a head wrap. So, all right, I'll see you guys in the morning. Mwah. Okay. Hey y'all, so let me tell y'all something. This ain't no eco styler, okay? Okay. So like my hair, I should have showed y'all how it looked last night. It's safe to say that I underestimated this gel a lot. But yeah, I underestimated this gel. Do not use as much gel as I use, because literally, like, my hair is little. It is so little. It is so little and flat, but it still has a ton of definition, and there's hope, I think. So whatever, let's get into making it look big. So I'm gonna go in and kind of like break up the gel. Right now I'm about to go in with a little bit of oil. This is like a serum for your scalp. I'm gonna start there, and yeah, we're gonna work it out. Now I'm going to use, this is not a hair oil, but I'm gonna use it anyway. This is the Supple Skin Almond Oil from L'Occitane. So I spray a little bit, put it on my hands, and I'm just gonna act as if I'm putting my hair into a ponytail and stretch it. And then massage the other oil into my scalp. So massaging my scalp, and then I'm like taking this motion and kind of like shaking my hair. Okay, so I have not diffused my hair at all at this point, and like even though I think I use a little bit more gel, I still am gonna say that I'm really liking the way this product combination came on my hair, because it's got a lot of hold and a lot of shine. And also, if you are someone who wants to make your wash and go stretch for days, this is like a really good place to be at for day one, because I haven't styled it or anything yet. So usually I can tell, like when my wash and go starts off like this, that day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5 hair, I feel like this is a wash and go that could get me to day 5 hair. So that is fantastic. I picked up my diffuser today and I remembered why I haven't been using my diffuser, and that's because it's broken. But we're gonna use it anyway, so we're gonna make it work. So it's fine. It's fine.
Ow! Baby, does he do it for you? When he's finished, does he step back and adore you? I just gotta know, 'cause your time is money and I won't let him waste it. Oh no, no. Ow! Baby, just go with it. 'Cause when you're with me, I can't explain it. It's just different. We can take it slow, or act like you're my girl. Let's get the basics. Whoa, no. He's so replaceable. You're worth the chase, you're burning up. It's alright, I'm not dangerous. When you're mine, I'll be generous. You're irreplaceable, a collectible. Just
Okay, so this is what we're working with so far, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty happy with it. I am about to see if I can find my pick. Please hold. I haven't used this pick in literally years. Literally years. I'm just gonna go in and fluff it up. And to be completely honest, you guys, like I usually don't try to get a bunch of volume on day 1, just so that it can kind of do its thing, because it's gonna end up getting bigger on its own, like throughout the days. But I just want to show you guys that you absolutely can get a lot of volume on day 1 if you want. So usually the more volume you get, kind of like the less definition you have, but I feel like we still have like a lot of definition, and my bangs are obviously like pretty much getting too long. They need a little trim if I'm gonna keep them, and you get better results if you do everything upside down, so that your hair kind of just goes like up. Okay. Boom. Okay, now one thing that I always do is, and this is not necessary, please believe me when I tell you this is not necessary, this is just like a me thing. It's almost like my signature thing, is I like to lay my baby hairs, because even though you can't see them when my hair is down, I am quick to put my hair in a ponytail, a nice little high poof. So I like to lay my baby hairs So if I do decide at some point I want to pull it up, I can kind of show them off. Okay guys. This is the finished look, you guys. Okay guys, so of course you've probably already seen me talking about the final results for the longest because I'm literally obsessed, and I just posted on my story and I'm getting like so much like love right now, and that just has me like smiling from ear to ear. If you don't follow me on Instagram, you should. I'm gonna plug my name right here. And yeah, so this is it, you guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you guys have any other natural hair videos that you want to see, let me know, because I'm kind of feeling like I should start filming more natural hair content. Like, what do you think? What do you think? What do you think? I need a haircut, but that's neither here nor there. So share this with a curl friend. Make sure you try out those tips that I gave you, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching this video. I love y'all so much. And again, don't forget to subscribe, you guys, because we are on the road to 1K, and I want to hit 1K before the end of the year. So help your girl out. I will see you guys on Sunday. Love you. Mwah.
And watch me over until my